everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Christopher David Lawson of NEPA, and today I'm going to be installing and doing a quick review of the ANTLUX 50 watt LED shop light. Let's go ahead and get the video started.
Christopher David Lawson of NEPA.
Okay, let's talk about the specifications of the light a little bit.
This ANTLUX shop light is a 4-foot LED wraparound shop light. 50 watts, made in China, and comes with all the hardware and instructions you need to install it.
Okay, those are the specifications of the light and everything that it comes with, the instructions and all that. I'm actually in my basement. This is just a storage room that I use for storing car parts right now. I'm rebuilding a 65 Fairlane, but enough of that. I'm actually going to be replacing one of these regular shop lights that are down here. I wanted to do a review and see how the product worked first, and then I'll probably go ahead and replace both lights. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and replace this light right here.
All right, let's go ahead and remove the old shop light. Make sure your breaker is turned off first for safety. The light is off. Light is down. All right, let's prep the new light. Okay, here I'm removing the end pieces, the trim. Now we're going to remove the diffuser off of the light so we can see the insides of it.
Okay, folks, this is what the inside of the ANTLUX shop light looks like. It's two LED strips, and I had done a previous video for one of their other lights. It's assembled very similar. I actually put it in my kitchen. Go ahead and check that video out. I did that about a year ago, and that light's held up pretty good so far.
Let's go ahead and get the light mounted. Light is mounted to the ceiling. Let's get this thing wired up. You won't need two of the wires because I'm not using the dimmer switch on this.
All right, I have my wiring all ran. Just a word of advice, it probably would have been easier for me to come from that end had I switched it around, but that's okay. It's still going to work. Of course, I got to go flip the switch for the breaker. Like I said, always make sure you have the light switches and the breaker switches turned off before you do any kind of the wiring on this. All right, let's flip that breaker. Here goes nothing. Breaker's flipped, and one shop light is definitely on. Let's look and see how our other shop light is. Shop light is on. Check everything. Looks like all the LEDs are working. That's pretty damn bright. All right, I'm reassembling the lights. I went ahead and put the trim piece back on here. These are a really nice trim piece. It's still pretty bright with the diffuser on there. I'm running into one issue on this end now. I have to try to screw this piece here back on there, but you have to have that off in order to run that. Problem is, I have to have that fit over top of the wiring, and that isn't going to work. Let me try something else. I guess I'm going to have to modify it. Okay, I took care of that. A little issue, little metal cutoff wheel with the grinder. Well, like I said, that's kind of a design flaw in my opinion. Okay, let's check and see how the light is when it comes to turning it on. I see there's a slight delay for the LED to fire up, but I wouldn't say that's a huge deal. You know, what's a half a second? But we'll walk around here. You can see it is slightly brighter even with the diffuser on. All right, there you have it, folks. I have the LED light installed. I don't see me having any issue with it at all. Like I said, I had another light from ANTLUX I installed in my kitchen. Go ahead and check that video out. I'll put a link in the description. I would give this 4 out of 5 stars, I guess, just because of that little issue with cutting the end off. Now, I had followed the instructions that they gave me with the light, and there was nothing about trying to punch that little hole out so you can run the wire through it. So this is maybe something they can add in the instructions if they want to improve it. I'm not necessarily sure if they want this as just a shop light. You know, it's a nice light. You probably could use it in a regular room if you wanted to, but I'm using it for a shop light, and I wanted to try out another one of their products. Thank you for checking out my channel. Don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe. Bye for now.